the logistics industry, all the parts involved in the different processes are connected. That's why when one part fails, there exists the likelihood of it affecting other parts of this chain. According to the website TT Club, the risks of insolvency are real and clearly subject to differing legal rules dependent on each jurisdiction. It is important, therefore, to check carefully the reputation and stability of any organization being handed an intermediary role in the supply chain. As ever, the organization that offers the cheapest volumetric rate to fill a unit exposes others to the risk of loss or delay of cargo and additional, potentially duplicative, cost. The TT Club would advise proactive control of all elements of your supply chain to avoid being caught in the middle of a messy administration.
Carrier insolvency can have a significant impact on the overall truckload market, as it can disrupt supply chains, increase transportation costs, and create a ripple effect throughout the industry. When this does happen to carriers, many times they have to cease operations, which can lead to shortages of available trucks and drivers in certain regions. And in the case of the FreightWaves article, leaving drivers stranded. Most of the times they're away from their homes, without a paycheck, and with no means to get back. The shortage also causes delays in the deliveries and forces shippers to seek out alternative carriers, which is going to increase the transportation cost as well. Furthermore, the impact of carrier insolvency can extend beyond the immediate markets. If a carrier was part of a larger network of carriers or logistics service providers, its failure can disrupt the other operations of the other companies within that network. And that's just going to cause a domino effect throughout the industry.
Carrier insolvency can have significant impacts on the overall market, particularly in the transportation and logistics industry. In the case of the Illinois Trucking Company's sudden shutdown, the effects can be felt by various stakeholders, including the company's employees, customers, suppliers, and creditors. Firstly, the sudden shutdown leaves the team drivers stranded and unpaid, which can cause financial hardship for them and their families. This situation can result in delays in the delivery of goods, which can affect the customer's business operations and reputation. Customers may have to find alternative carriers, which can be costly and time-consuming. Moreover, carrier insolvency can create instability in the transportation and logistics industry, affecting the overall market. It can lead to increased shipping costs, reducing capacity, and decreased competition. Customers may have to pay higher prices for goods and services, which can impact their profitability and consumer spending. In conclusion, carrier insolvency can have significant negative impacts on the overall market, particularly in the transportation and logistics industry. It can cause financial hardship for employees, delays in delivery, financial losses for suppliers and creditors, and instability in the industry.
A carrier's bankruptcy can lead to a domino effect, affecting the entire supply chain. The first impact is felt by the shippers who have goods in transit with the insolvent carrier. The shipment may be delayed, may be canceled, but at the end of the day, resulting in financial losses for the shipper. I'll say the next group affected is the brokers. They normally rely on carriers to fulfill their contracts. And when a carrier goes bankrupt, brokers are left without a carrier to move their loads. That can result in loss of revenue for the broker and also affect their reputation in the industry. The impact of carrier insolvency is not limited to shippers and brokers. The overall market is also affected, as it can lead to a decrease in the number of carriers available in the market. This can cause a surge in demand for the remaining pages, leading to increased shipping rates, which can be passed on to the consumers. In conclusion, carrier insolvency can reduce the number of carriers available in the market, leading to increased shipping rates and a disruption in the flow of goods.